These sausages may be Canadian, but they're as Polish as Warsaw. 100% pork, traditionally seasoned, cooked by natural wood smoking. This company uses the hind leg meat that it trims off the round hams it also makes. Each sausage recipe calls for specific proportions of lean, medium, and fat meat. Workers fill 3 separate meat buggies with the required quantity of each, then grind each buggy's contents separately. Lean meat to 10 millimeters, medium meat to 8 millimeters, and fat meat to 3 millimeters. The small fat chunks fill the gaps between the large lean chunks. Whole garlic cloves are also added to the grinder with the fat meat. Then they prepare a spice mix that includes garlic powder, white pepper, a mix of coarsely ground white, red, and black peppercorns, and a proprietary blend of dried herbs and spices. They also add pickling salt as a preservative. Then they put this spice mix, cold water to moisten it, and the pork into a mixer, which also vacuums out air from the meat. This helps the seasoning better penetrate and makes the sausage denser, concentrating the flavor. After 15 minutes of mixing, they let the pork rest and marinate for several hours. Then they transfer it to the machine that puts it into sausage casings. Each casing is 1 hog intestine. The factory's filling specialist controls the fill speed with a knee-operated lever and applies just the right amount of pressure with his fingers to stuff the fragile casing as much as possible without tearing it. This process can't be automated because no 2 hog intestines are identical in diameter, thickness, and length, so the fill speed and pressure must constantly be adjusted. The filling specialist takes each spiraled casing and gently loops it over his arm. Then he puts the loops on a rack of a smokehouse trolley. A full loaded trolley holds about 250 kilograms of raw sausages. They roll the trolley into the smokehouse chamber, shut the door, and light the fire. They feed logs of maple and hickory into a 3-meter deep fire pit located directly below the chamber. Throughout the 6 to 8 hour smoking period, they repeatedly monitor each sausage to give it more or less exposure to heat and smoke. The heat from the fire below cooks the meat to above 70 degrees Celsius, killing off all bacteria. The smoke imbues it with additional flavor and naturally cures the sausages without chemical preservatives. As soon as the sausages leave the smokehouse, they go under a hot shower to rinse off any fat that seeped out during cooking. Then a cold shower. Then a fast cooling in a blast fridge. This rapid cooling procedure eliminates the need for additional chemical preservatives because it minimizes the time the sausages are within the temperature range that enables food-spoiling bacteria to flourish. A worker cuts each one into portions of approximately 2 kilograms. He places each portion in the bottom tray of the plastic package. Before sealing the tray, the machine suctions the air and replaces it with a mix of 80% nitrogen and 20% carbon dioxide. This extends shelf life because mold and yeast can't live without oxygen, and that small amount of carbon dioxide inhibits the growth of bacteria. The nitrogen fills the package to protect the sausage during transport. Every sealed package passes through a metal detector. This scale weighs each package and prints out an adhesive label indicating the weight and the best before date. The sausage stays fresh for 35 days in the sealed package, provided it remains refrigerated. Once opened, these sausages taste best if eaten within 7 days, and even better with a little sauerkraut.